Hey there, hi there, ho here. Can you hear the air purifier? I ordered one. It did the thing that happens on Amazon where it's like, well, running late, a week later. So I just put in for a refund and ordered another one. Because gosh darn it, and this one came. I got it primarily, well, I mean, it's nice to have clean air, right? But also for Chochi's asthma. I'm thinking it can't hurt. And also to have clean smell, you know what I'm saying. Okay. All right, so I'm actually filming this on Saturday, which is the huge, but the not huge is, well, it's too late by the time you see this, so it's just like you're being a time warp because I'm coming on with Sue on Saturday at 1 p.m. Saturday will have already long gone past. Long gone, Joan. Okay, so this is a weird one. This is clearly one of those like, oh, you went to this occasion and this was what you got. Lunch at the Ritz. Dog themed. Okay, why aren't we getting a, there we go. Super cool, but you know what I'm saying? So I can't exactly tell when it was or whose it's earrings. I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, so there's those. Pooch takey. This, God, I've had this forever. I was just going on my walls, to the windows, to the walls. I don't know the story on this. This is sterling. These are rubies, but I think these are just topaz. There it is, stamped for it. It's really pretty. It's really, you know, what do you call it? What do you call it? Petite? Yeah, not really petite. And this beauty I refound. Listen, the thing I have lost is worse. I've lost the Victorian necklace, and I've lost my arts and crafts citrine ring, and I'm so sad about it. I'm just, I don't know where it would be, and it shouldn't be anywhere but in my jewelry box. Because, you know, I'm not completely, you know, like, I don't completely just put all my jewelry in a ton of, listen, I set up my new jewelry box. Well, it's not new anymore, but when I did that, like, say a couple months ago, I've been pretty good about when I take, because I take my jewelry off pretty late at night. And sometimes it's like, I don't want to walk 2 feet. I don't know what happened to my citrine ring. Sorry, I'm trying to get this stupid thing off of this. It's not even something I'm showing you, but it's something I need to bring with Sue. Sue, boo. Oh, well, too late now. I should have done a little announcement yesterday. Well, it's yesterday. Okay, I'll stop talking. Okay, here we go. Sorry. This beauty. Sterling old. I think that's clearly been replaced at some point. I could be wrong, but it's brass and the other rest is sterling. The other rest, beautiful old brooch. I bought this sterling because I love kitty cats. It's a little big on me. You can make it bigger, but you can't make it smaller. Smaller? Let me tell you the length. Yeah. I mean, I bought it and thought it would fit. It wasn't like I was told that it was a size that it's not. It's 7.5. You know how I like to always think I can. It's got some nice weight. It's a cool old thing. There's the marking. It's not old. It's probably just regular vintage. I wouldn't say it's through vintage. True vintage, in case you don't know, is 50 years. And it's pretty easy because well, it's not that easy. I was going to say I can math it out because I'm 61. So I can go like, 50 years. Never mind. Just never mind. Look at this. I love this bead. It's fantastic. Abalone. Citrine. Lapis. Isn't that gorgeous? Isn't it just? Do you hear it? That thing's loud. Well, I have it on the loudest setting. And I don't know about air purifiers. If anybody wants to tell me, like, you know, should I turn it off? Should I? Because I tend to run things 24/7. This is probably a 7.5 inch. I pulled it to see that, and that's what I think. Like I remember back in the Dizzy and early computer days, well, at least early for me, like 1997. And my computer guy, you know, he would fix it and do things. And I would tell him I never turned it off. And he's like, why? He goes, do you leave your TV on 24/7? I'm like, well, no. And he goes, then don't leave your computer on. FFS. So, but the one thing I do leave on 24/7 is my fans. I pay the price. I have to replace them more often. But with the purifier, there's all kinds of different settings. I purposely did not get the one with the phone app. I just thought, oh no, what if I can't even turn it on without the phone app? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who I am. These are dirty diamonds. Well, they're not. What are you doing, honey? He's gonna hate that I'm working today. Sterling. I don't know what that means. C? Is that an IC? Dirty Diana. Oh, I know. Pedo. What's up, pedo? Hello, Diane, little bean. I did find his little bean, his little favorite toy, while I was looking for not looking for it. Okay, this is mine. It's just it's just cool. You know, I like gold balls. Gloss. I think Chochi's loving the air, and you can make it a little bigger. It's sitting, though, at about a 6. So it's kind of small. I mean, I don't know how much bigger. I don't want to say that. I mean, you could stretch it. And anyways, it's just a cool vintage piece. That's what that is. Nope, not that song. This is a sweet old gold-filled locket. There. I gotta get on through it. This, we'll go to some rings. Nice chalcedony sterling adjustable. It's also, this was mine, so it's sitting at about a 7. 211 every night. Ooh, yeah. No, I'm lying. It's sitting at about a 6, 6.5. But there's it's really pretty. I know, honey, I like you, buddy. Why'd you pop up? I have 2 birds now that are bathing and eating out there. At least I see 2. There might be more. And then this, because it's pinky, this is Beyond True Vintage. It's an old girl. It's a very old girl. Goldstone. I think, let me see. I bet it's a 3 something because it's a little tight on my pinks. Yeah. I need like a 3.5 on my pinky. It's gorgeous. It's fantastic. If it were any other size, it would not go anywhere. What are you doing? I hate when he hunkers down. Honey. It stresses me out. This is too big for me. I love this. This is vintage, true vintage. What do you call it? Oh my God, what do you call it? Oh yeah, pyrite. I just love that. This is one of my favorites. But let me see what size it's perperting. Yeah, see, when you put it like that, that's why it doesn't fit me. Let's look at the little accent stones there. It's just a fantastic. And you know, Google vintage pyrite sterling. See what you come up with. I think a lot of people are under the impression that's like, oh, that's just inexpensive. No, 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 no. No. 'Tis not. This, Oh, who is this again? Charles Albert. You can make it bigger or smaller, but I think you might have to take it to have it made bigger or smaller, unless you've got a really strong mandrel. Druzy. Well made. Super well made. I think it's sitting at a 7. Yeah, it is. Charles Albert, you can look him up as well. Let me see. Oh, this one's sad. I would like this one. I think it's a 5. This is my ring again. Well, it sits at about a 5. This Art Deco Sterling. It's so fabulous. It's just, for me, on my ring finger, I don't like the way it fits me on my ring finger, and I wear so many rings that it's pretty, you know, takes up a lot of real estate. I don't even think it'll fit on my right hand. Oh yeah, it does. Okay. But see, it's fantastic. It's super fantastic. Sterling, of course, in that situation. Ooh, these two are hard. These two are real hard. I'll do the first one first. This fantastic it's vintage. I don't, honestly, on this one, I don't know if it's 60s, 70s. I do not know. I don't have an idea. I just know that it's heavy. It's a beautiful piece. And I think it's probably a 5.5 because I've been wearing it on my size 5 finger. Oh shit. Well, there's a problem. How in the tiny hay have I been wearing this on my ring finger? It's too tight on my other one. Yeah, I've been wearing it on my ring finger. That's fabulous. So I would say it fits a little smaller than whatever I just said it was, is what I would caution. I was gonna let this go before, a while back, nobody bought it, so I'm like, screw, I know how hard these are to get. I mean, I have a few of them, but listen, I know how to find a thing. But this one, Art Deco, Sterling. I think you could call this one bullet glass or super high domed, whereas these are just high domed. This one's trying to be more like a bullet. Size. And now this one is one I wish was smaller, because there's the size, and so I wear it on my middle or index finger, but this one I would prefer to wear on my ring finger. Kind of the opposite of the Deco one I just showed you. And I'll show you it's much more dainty in scale. And so I prefer, see what I'm saying? I prefer dainty to go here, if that makes any sense at all. Okay, 2 things left. Definitely not last but least. Vintage Millefiori, mid-century, silk knotted, but there is an issue. One of the beads, is it that one? Came to me cracked, so I glued it. Oh no, I don't think it was that one. Well, it's not one of the biggest ones. It's not one of the smallest ones. It's one of the in-betweeners. I think it's one of, like, those are the big ones. I think it's one of these. I can't tell now. If you can, that's great. You know, it cracked very sort of evenly, so I was able to just glue it. It might be this one. Do I keep saying that and then I pull it away and I'm like, no, I don't think that's it. Is it this one? Well, I don't know which one it is, but I just know one was repaired, so know that. It's beautiful. The length, I would guess 12-inch strap. Ooh, I'm good. Yes, 12-inch strap. 24 wearable, graduated, silky knotted. And then last but absolutely not least is this fantastic. This is one I really want to keep. True vintage again. What do you call it? What do you call it? Oh, Peking glass. Look at that. I have it doubled. Here's the thing. These are actually two necklaces from the same period, same thing, but they did that, which is, there's no shame in it. There's nothing wrong with it, but they wanted to like keep it so you could have two necklaces, and there's one here missing, and then there's one other station with one other missing. Wait, is it the same one I just showed? I know there's two. Oh, there it is. There. I know, I love you. What happened? It's just, it's a phenomenal piece. It's just a phenomenal piece. Stop it! I'm about ready to head out anyways. This is the last one. I will put my email. Most will be for sale. Some I take to auction. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. My email will be there. This will, well, you know when it comes up, because you'll be here watching it. Oh my. Oh, so my. All right. I'll see you soon. He's making me crazy. Yeah, he can make me crazy. Don't you hate that when people say, you're making me? You can't make anybody anything. It's all on you, boo. But Chochi can.